Vstup do síně světla. Wake se odloučil od Barryho a šerifka Breakerová a musí se teď oklikou dostat nahoru na přehradu a do síně světla. Proč je tam tolik a? To nemůžu v tomhletom překladě narazit na jediný souvislý text, který dává smysl a není tam buď všude sem, nebo všude a, nebo tak něco? Proč to nerozdělil do dvou vět? Vyhneš se tak tomu a? Wake se odloučil od Barryho a šerifky Breakerové. Musí se teď oklikou dostat nahoru na přehradu a do síně světla. Ne, dobrý, nebudu to komentovat. Jdem pokračovat v našem 32. 23. díle Alana Wakea. Zde se určitě nedostanem. Ale jako já už jsem je přeci našel, ty lidi. Takže už jsem se neodloučil, už jsem se sloučil s nima. Ježíš, Barry, pohni. A teď tady budeme stát a koukat, nebo co?
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Najednou je z něj hrdina. Tyjo, zase končím epizodu na začátku dílu, děláš si kozy. Epizoda 5, nebo teda respektive konec epizody 5. Tak si teda zrekapitulujeme to předchozí, co jsme prošli.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the dark presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the lady of the light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Epizoda 6. Odjezd. New York před 2 lety.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Jo, to říkáme všichni. A stejně se tak nestane.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
Ten zvuk je hrozný teda.
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
Krasa.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
You have one new message. Ow! Are you still asleep?
Ano, hnípu.
You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. She called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Tohle se mi líbí. Ty obrázky. Alice někde koukám.
I'd been a guest on the talk show the previous night, talking about my latest book. The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TiVo.
Ladies and gentlemen,
To je kvalita.
Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though, 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations.
Krásný.
That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the 2 of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for his Sam. There it is. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you, and good night.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
Je nasraná. To je jasný.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
To je krásná myšlenka, ale totálně se to podělalo.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Ježišmarja, nebul.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
Krásný. Opravdu krásný. Krásně světlo. Všecko je dobrý. Tam zase jel ten alegorický vůz. Tak.
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Tak, schválně pojedu sem. A tady nic není. Dobře. Tak, tohle to trošičku poskypuju, tady si určitě nebude nic dít za celou tu cestu. Mohlo by tohle auto jet trochu rychlejš, co? Hups. Nevypadá to. Tam to bylo aspoň tižší. Tak, dostal jsem se na konec cesty. Upřímně nevím, co zde mám dělat.
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
Ježiš, to bylo nahlas. Jak může být zase tma? Co? To já zase nemám ty ostatní zbraně, Ježíš Maria, to je píčovina. Aspoň, že mám ty vole tu lucernu. To člověk si užívá, je jízdu po krásné slunečné cestě a pak se zase něco podělá, jako ty vole, to je hra tohleto. Mám 5 nábojů, ty vole. Tak, tuhle stránku už mám. Půjde toto auto ovládat, nebudu muset tu cestu celou jít pěšky. Dobrý. Tohle má dobrý zvuk. Tak, odbočka. To je hodně zvláštní zvuk, jak to vrčí, tyjo. Co to je za značku vůbec? Lincoln? Co je tohleto za obchod? Open. Stránka tu nemám. Co je za divný krám?
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
A co já s tím? Mám ho i zastřelit, nebo co? Motel Majestic. U každé rezervace je zapotřebí složit vratnou zálohu $100. Šeky nepřijímáme. Platba možná všemi běžnými karetními i debetními kartami. Ohlášení nutné do 10:00. Zákaz hlučné muziky a domácích zvířat. Jedno vozidlo na pokoj. Veškeré služby mohou využít pouze zapsaní hosté. Po 21 zákaz návštěv. Bez výjimek. Přejeme pěkný pobyt. Důchodci a veteráni mohou požádat o slavu. Záchod! Termoska! Co dělá termoska na záchodě? Tak, ale mně se líbí tato krabička. Emergency box a máš tam náboje a baterky. To je takový jako Zvláštní trošku, ale dejme tomu. Tak. Můžu jít sem? Oh.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Všude piva, vína, nějaký burgery nebo co to je, nebo chipsy, jinak tu nic není.
Could have fooled me well.
Tak už tu asi nic není. Tady můžu jet přes tohle? Proč ne? Tak a jedem dál. Ježišmarja. Tak mám aspoň chlazení. Tak, tamhle můžu jet, nebo sem můžu jet. OK, takže jdem sem. Tak, zde musíme jít pěšky. Tadyhle to si docela i pamatuju, ty vole. Z nějakého důvodu. Jo, to si pamatuju, kámo. Ale tohle už nevím, proč bliká. Prostě to bliká.
What the hell?
Tak, počkám, než půjdu dál. Tak, baterku máme skoro plnou, takže jdeme dopředu. Vole, co je s tou baterkou? Nebo s mojí myší? Dělá takový, jak kdyby nedokázal tu tlačítko zmáčknout pořádně, nebo co? Out, si číčo. Tyjo, starak mě to švaclo. Tyjo, zase se mě přehazuje ta kamera, ty vole. Nevím, proč to dělá. Teď je nalevo? Nevím. Teď je furt nalevo. A někdy se prostě jenom tak trochu pohnu a najednou ji mám napravo a nechápu, proč se to děje. Ty vole, jsem myslel, že se tomu vyhnu. Prdlačku. Zas musím počkat. Já mám pocit, že se tohle to posedne. No to si piš. Já nemůžu jít zpátky, co? Proč se nemůžu vrátit? Ty vole. Vidíš, teď se mě přehodila kamera, vole. Jsem se zasekl o něco, kurva. Seriózně? Děláš si kozy? Tak na to hodím světlici, jako co s tím? Hej vole, pneumatika pošťatá. Ježišmarja, ale se spadlo ty díry, vole. Ty vole pojebané sloumo, vole. Nedolu, ježišmarja, ty seš takovej blbec. Já se na to můžu vysrat, ty vole, to snad není pravda. Proč se to nemůže uložit tady někde, tyjo? Proč se to musí ukládat tady za ním? Děláš si ze mě kozy. Tak já se tam konečně dostanu a ono mě se to takhle dotkne a jsem mrtvej. Jakože to myslí vážně ta hrana, jako jo. Já jsem nemohl udělat vůbec nic. Pičo, co tohle je za pičovinu? No nic, tady díl ukončím, jako nemám na to, jako... Nervy se dostávat teď znova přes ten most. Už jsem přes něj šel 4krát, vole. Jakože to si to myslí jako vážně? Tohleto? Co to je za hovadinu? Naposled, ty si zase chcípnu kvůli nějaký píčovině. Jebat, ty vole. Se vždycky zamotá, ty pičo, a stojí, ne? Ne, tohle nemá smysl. Prostě musíš postupně, to nejde takhle přeběhnout. Ještě každá ta věc, ty vole, dá 10 hitů, ty vole. Fakt mě to baví, jako. Proč se to nemůže uložit v půlce, ty vole? Oh. Skočilo dolů ta věc. Skoč tam do piče, jak se máš o tam dát potom jako mrskat, ty vole, co to je za píčovinu, ty vole, proč tam jako spadne ta píčovina, vole, to snad není možný tohleto, kundovina jedna spíčená. No, what the hell. Děláš si kozy. No tak já to seru. Na tohle nemám nervy. On to prostě zrušil pode mnou, chápeš? Jak tohleto máš zrušit, ty píčo? Co to je za kundovinu? Já se odnaseru a budu na to mít zase náladu, tak nahraju další díl. Do té doby na toho z vysoka seru. Ta hra mě totálně vysírá, vytáčí. Úplně doběla, ty vole. Větší pičovinu jsem neviděl, kurva. Jestli chceš vidět, jak tohle bude pokračovat, jestli se vůbec někdy dostanu kars, tak si dej odběr. Určitě okomentuj, jak tohle vůbec může existovat v komentářích. A aktuálně vidíš na obrazovce překlik na recenzi ze hry This War of Mine. Měj se krásně, skládej básně, neboj se tmy. Zatím čau.